Shooter Hunt back with another coffee and curveball. State to the nation with Adam Goodwin from the state of Michigan. A Youper there?
No, no,
No,
no.
not a Youper. But whole state, Michigan. Talking some of the top baseball there. I want to start at the top. You guys had a great pro case in the state of Michigan where there's some big time standouts, including a 24 that I have been locked in on for a couple years now, Dante Nori.
Yeah. Dante came to Pillowcase. He obviously committed to Mississippi State. Arguably one of the best guys in the 2024 class in the country. Um, Exceptional athlete with exceptional speed from a physicality standpoint. Really built well. Only at 5'11", but I mean, you just watch him swing the bat, and it's just loose and easy and free, and the ball just really pops off that bat. And he was 97 from the outfield, and just a lot of tools that play at the next level.
Yeah, there's some carrying tools there for sure. 6'4" runner at the event, 101 off the bat. I've seen in the past, I mean, he's going 100 at all times. Very similar to a Midwest kid from Illinois, Alec Thomas, who's now having some success for the Diamondbacks, but similar build, extreme athleticism and explosiveness off the barrel from the left side. But he wasn't alone. I'm looking at a big league name here who I'm sure a lot of Tigers fans have some good fond memories with, but Tyler Inge.
Yeah. Ty came to Pillowcase as well. Obviously, he's got good bloodlines with his dad, and last time I saw him, he was in ninth grade, a little bit, scrawny, but you give him a couple of years, and he's really filled out and had a heck of a round of BP. Just line drives off the bat, but defensively is what really stood out to our staff. Just really smooth defender, and he was 94 across the diamond, and but just really happy the day that he had, and a sub-7 runner that I think is going to have a really good college career.
Without a doubt. I'm one of those guys who have those big league dads where it's, the spotlight's already on them. I like to separate the two where it's, no, this isn't about his dad. Tyler's the dude. Like, he has a chance to go out there and really play at a high level. So I'm excited to see him going into the future. But what about Joey Broughton?
Yeah, Joey, he's committed to Pitt. He came to Pillowcase, and just one of the top arms of the event. 3 pitches for strikes with a pretty advanced slider, but the fastball had some late life to it. He was 89 to 91, just really cleaned in effortlessly, but just had a really good day. And I think Pitt got a really good pickup with him being out of Northville High School, and those guys are going to be really talented this spring, and I know that we're excited to get out and see those guys.
For sure. And we've been talking about Michigan for especially the last few years, just how much depth there's been in those classes, where I think a lot of programs are sneaking into the state and being like, we can get some guys here because it's being undervalued nationally. And a guy like Joey Broughton, who has a chance to really blow up, I'm excited for his summer coming up. What about Brandon Newland?
Yeah, Brandon, he's a guy that, we haven't seen a whole lot, just being, coming off a injury, but you talk about a big league frame, 6'6", just over 200 pounds, but it was 90-92 with a pretty good breaking ball, and can't teach that. And there's not a lot of innings on that arm, so I would expect him to have a really good high school season for Bloomfield Hills.
And that's something we look for too in Michigan, right? Those late bloomers compared to the warmer states who are out there all the time. They have the eyes out there. All of a sudden, you see this Michigan arm. He's 6'6", square shoulders. Oh, was that 95? Did you get the same reading?
Yeah.
So we might be seeing that sooner rather than later. But wrap us up with is it Cale Gahan?
Yeah, Cale. He's committed to Memphis. Just a lefty that I had seen back in August, and at the time he was mid 80s, but knew he was going to be good, and he just really invested into the weight room and his off-season program, and now he's 89, 90, touching 91, but it's really uncomfortable for hitters just because how whippy that arm action is, with that 3/4 slot, and he's got a pretty good breaking ball to go with that too.
I'm sure Coach Carrick Jackson there at Memphis is hoping he jumps when he gets down there. Shifting away from those committed guys to what all the college coaches are probably wondering right now. Who do they need to go see this spring, even into the summer? Some uncommitted underclassmen who are at your preseason All-State, which especially in the state of Michigan, where it's such cold weather, it's a condensed high school season. Coaches only have so much time to get out there. Who do they need to see? Well, you put your stuff on display at those preseason All-States. Now there's kind of a better chance to get those guys out there. But right at the top, Buster D-Ball, a future games kid who's a 2024 uncommitted.
Yeah. Buster, switch hitter, another kid that really invested in the weight room. He's got a really good frame to him. Ball jumps off his bat defensively. Right now he's a third baseman, but I think he could profile in the outfield too, because I think that bat plays. Again, he's another guy that guys are going to have to go back and see. The other guy on the list is Kellen Payne out of Byron Center. We saw him at the West Michigan event. He was another guy that was 86, 88, touching 89, but really spun the breaking ball well. He comes in at 5'11", but a good build with him. I know he's had some tension, but he's going to be one that we look to have a really good high school season as well.
And then hopefully maybe a future game season later in the summer. What about a couple other 24s that you have on here uncommitted? AP, Anthony Pesci, and Dom Mingine?
Mingheim.
Mingheim. There you go.
Yeah. So Dom came to pro case as well. He's another Northville kid. Not all that big frame wise, but another loose arm action that ended up upper eights, touching a 9, and had a pretty good changeup too. I go back to that Northville team, and just going to be ultra talented, and he's definitely going to play a part in that rotation, and another guy that we're excited to see. The other guy down on that list would be Caden Jominy, 2026. Spun it, 85, 86, but above average off-speed pitches for being only a freshman out of Madawan High School.
Excellent. And then wrap us up with Carson Lido.
Yeah, Carson came to the West Michigan event too. He is from Monroe, Michigan. Another kid that's about 5'10", but stocky build, up to 88 off the mound, but also can swing it. The ball also jumps off his bat. He's going to have a really good high school career, and I know he plays at a high level in the summer with the Motor City Hit Dogs, and he's got an extremely bright future.
Love it. Love those athletes and the way that they project. I'm hoping for a nice warm spring for you out there in Michigan.
Yeah.
These guys get a lot of games in, but thanks for joining us here.
Yeah, no problem, Shooter. Thanks for having me on.
For Shooter Hunt, this has been Coffee and Curveball State of the Nation, Michigan.